Okay, Clerk Watson, we are live.
Well, welcome members of the board. I think we have a short meeting potentially today, and we don't currently have a chair. So I'm pulling up the agenda now. I apologize.
We can probably approve the minutes at least, right?
Correct.
So the first item on the agenda is to approve the agenda, and then the minutes.
I'll move approval of the agenda,
And I'll second.
and I vote yes.
Me too. I vote yes as well.
You have a due path.
And then do we have a review and approval of the minutes from Monday, July 7th?
Yeah, I move. We approve.
Second. And I vote yes.
I vote yes.
Passes
All
unanimously.
right, motion passes. And then third item on the agenda is nominations for a third committee member as chairperson. I think on this, my preference would be to do what we did last time, where if you all want to suggest names and sort of rank them, I can reach out and see.
Let me ask a question real quick. Are we going to have any success since the person's term runs out and at the end of the year?
I think that's a fair question. I don't know.
Clerk Watson,
Yes.
The term for all of the members are at pleasure. So
I thought
there's no.
I thought the chair's term ended at the end of the mayor's term. Matt, can you look at that real quick?
I can.
I think that's my recollection, but I recollect all kinds of things now that are wrong.
Well, I can certainly try.
I think I can't remember if it's in the charter or the ordinance.
It's going to be, I believe, in the ordinance because the charter provision is fairly bare bones. Member Vanzi is not the only one who's fighting with her computer today, but
It's Monday. There was a full moon. I'm sure there are plenty of other reasons too.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I think Linda and I serve at the pleasure, but for some reason I'm remembering that the chair's tenure terminated with the mayor's term, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, the term of the appointee of the council and the mayor's appointees is for the council 4 years, but shall continue to serve until a replacement is named. Same with the mayor, shall expire at the end of the mayor's term of office, but shall continue to serve until a replacement is named. And then the third member, it expires with the term of the mayor, and it does not have the same saving languages, although it does say if there's a formal dispute pending as of the end of the term of the mayor, the third member shall continue to serve with respect to that pending matter until that formal dispute is resolved. So if you nominate somebody who's willing to serve and another dispute between the mayor and the council comes up, or arguably the continuation of the prior dispute, then that chair would continue until that matter was resolved.
I mean, we can think of some names and then do the reaching out. I mean, I suppose if I were someone being approached for it, I would have some concern about accepting, at this end or at this late in the terms, but
So Bob, are you just suggesting we dispense with any further meetings this year until
Well,
Election?
yeah, as you know, I'm going to be, I'm going to be resigning because I'm moving. So I'm going to be out at the
I'm gonna take this personally, you know.
right. I'm going to be out at the end of the year, and so the and the mayor asked me to stay on even after I move for that couple of months until the election's over and there's some certainty about who will be making the appointment and all that. So I will be staying until the end of the year.
I think, I mean, one option would be if you all have some ideas of names, I could just see if anyone's interested. I mean, I don't know. We do have, it's been relatively difficult to get this committee up and running. I mean, and so since it is kind of doing stuff now, I'd prefer to keep that moving if we can. If, I defer to the committee members, obviously, but if you all have ideas about people who might be willing to serve, I'm happy to approach them. I do think it's, even if the appointment is only for a few months, I think that's, some people may like that.
I agree with you, Ethan. I do think that I mean, I can't think of anybody. It's my problem.
Yeah, I'm struggling myself. But I think why don't we do this? Why don't we, you know, over the next week or so, um, not for decision, but just for Ethan to reach out, just email suggestions to Ethan, and then at our when's our next meeting in October?
The next
So
scheduled meeting is December 1st.
December.
is December 1st. Well,
Do
we
you
could
guys
always.
have any suggestions at all? Any of you? Shirley?
I'm trying to remember from last time. I think I had suggested Kid, but Ethan, you'd reached out to him and he didn't want to do it, right?
I could reach out to him again. Robert Kidd, I like Robert Kidd a lot. He was, Linda, I don't know if you know him. He used to be the Bernalillo County ethics guy, and former assistant city attorney as well.
He was actually acting city attorney for about 6 months during the Berry administration. So,
I was
so he's
wondering,
got, yeah, reach out and tell him it's just and if it's not inappropriate, I could reach out to him too. I know him and we're friends. So,
the other person I was saying, I like Nan Nash a lot, but I don't know if she's, I mean, all the judges who do mediation tend to be fairly busy, so I don't know how,
yeah,
including,
Nan Nash, I could go. Nan Nash is great.
Well, she and I probably would have the same conflicts at the same time. I just managed to get my case. I just told them that they had to get it mediated today before noon, by noon.
Okay.
But she would be great if she would do it.
Yeah, she would. I would. Yeah, that would. And maybe
That'd be
she
my
just do
first
it.
choice.
And maybe she just do it to be a volunteer. I could go with that as first choice too, um, because as I remember, Robert didn't want to do it last time. Um, and maybe she would be willing just as a community service, recognizing that, it's just a filling in until the end of the year. I don't know.
okay, let me reach out to her and then, I'm trying,
Ethan, does it need to be a current licensed attorney?
no,
No
There-
requirement.
No
I don't
requirement.
think no requirement that it be an attorney.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I could also ask Susan Conway.
It'd be
I don't
good.
know I don't know how active she is. She still, I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen her doing anything. I'm trying to think of who, like I know Nan's out there doing stuff. I know, like I'm co-chairing with Rod Kennedy on the redistricting task force. I'm just trying to think of who's out there still sort of in the public domain. There aren't many people left.
Maybe Bill Lang. He's out there. But didn't he retire completely?
He retired
Yeah.
completely from mediations. He's still on the Ethics Commission, the State Ethics
Okay.
Commission Board, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, that's three names there, Ethan.
Sure. So I'll reach out to Nan Nash, second Robert Kidd, and then third Bill Lang. Is that, or do you want me, is that? Okay.
Or
That sounds good.
that sounds good.
Okay. I will do that.
And then why don't we vote to have the clerk have the authority to set a special meeting once that he's made those inquiries? Can we do that, Matt? Does that make sense?
Sure.
Since we don't have a chair. Well, I'll move that we authorize the clerk to establish a time convenient to all for a special meeting on the chair after his inquiry's been done.
I'll second that with the proviso that it's a really short meeting. I literally have mediations and arbitrations every day between now and December.
Oh,
So just for a short, I'm happy to do a short meeting, step out and do a short meeting, but just nothing long.
Yeah, and I think it would just, I think if it's Nan Nash, could be a 2-second meeting.
Yeah,
okay. All right. Next item on the agenda is discussion of pending litigation. I don't know if someone wants to make a motion to go into closed session, and you can talk with Matt about the matters you're going to discuss in closed session.
Okay, I'll move that we go into closed session for the purpose of discussing the pending litigation, which is an appeal of the decision of the board made earlier this year.
I'll second.
Give us a minute.
Moving you into a breakout room now.
Okay, and I vote yes on the motion.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
Yes, how do we do the breakout room?
I will add you now. Oh, and
are you, Cristobal, I don't need to go in the breakout room. Do I just stay here?
yes, very good.
Okay.
Was there a second to the clerk having a special meeting power? I only have a first, which is
Cristobal, sorry, I'm just to clarify something. I'm seeing an option to join breakout room in the.
Just say no, Ethan.
yeah.
Oh.
No,
Just say no.
not sure why.
Oh, I know. I just want to make sure that that's not available to the.
Okay, are we all here? I'll move that we go back into open session and discuss what we discuss, or to announce our decision on what we discussed, which was limited to the issues relating to the appeal of, or the writ of cert sought in the board's decision.
I second. And vote yes.
And yes, I vote yes. And then Matt, why don't you just kind of go over what, since you're going to be.
Matt, you're on mute. Okay.
Sure. So, to preserve the privilege, I would just say that in the closed session, we discussed how to approach the matter pending before the Second Judicial District Court, which is an appeal of the committee's decision regarding the resolution that was passed by the council and then voided by the committee, and that the members of the committee have given me instruction on how to proceed, and I will proceed in accordance with that.
All right. Anything else on the agenda?
Nope.
I think is there a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second.
Vote aye.
Aye.
Well, thank you, everybody, and I will be back in touch with the reports of my outreach efforts.
All right. Very good. Thanks
Thank
all.
you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thanks.
Bye-bye.
Hey, and bribery works to get somebody to please take over as chair. Free
Yeah.
lunches, whatever.
Yeah.
All right.